my name is Megan. I'm the yoga instructor at the Oma Leisure Center. And I know there's a lot of fear and panic in our community due to the coronavirus outbreak. And while I can provide you with no reassurance, except to say that this too shall pass, what I can do is talk you through a relaxing sequence to hopefully calm your mind. And even though we may be physically distant, at least we're together down on the mat. So there's just a few things you need. A small blanket, 2 pillows, and comfortable clothes. So this entire practice is going to be laying down on the mat. So to set up, we want to place our pillows just on the outside of the mat towards the middle. And we're going to lay down. And just placing your arms by your side, palms facing the ceiling. Shoulders are back, chest is open, and eyes are closed. And just allowing yourself to completely relax down the mat. And if you don't have a mat, you can use a towel, carpeted floor, or just do this practice in bed. And just allowing yourself to completely relax, trying to still the mind by focusing on the breath. And we're going to slowly begin to deepen the breath, inhaling for 3 and exhaling for 3. And just feeling the chest rise and fall, rising with every inhale and falling with every exhale. Feeling the breath move throughout the entire body. And we're going to inhale as we bend the knees, opening them up, bringing the soles of the feet together. And you can let your knees rest on the pillows. Continuing to take nice, long, deep breaths. Remembering whenever we feel overwhelmed, we can always go back to the breath. And we're going to inhale as we lift our arms up, straightening the legs and lowering the arms down to the ground. And you want to reach up with the fingers, down with the toes, lengthening and stretching. Inhale as you bring your knees to the chest, wrapping your arms around them, or you can just cup the tops of the knees, whatever's comfortable for you. Staying still or gently rocking from side to side. And releasing your feet down to the mat, but you're going to keep the knees bent. Placing your feet hip distance apart and parallel. You want to place the ankles under the knees or as close as you can. Placing your arms by your side, palms facing the mat, fingers are slightly spread. On the next inhale, we're going to gently lift the hips and hold. When you're ready, inhale, lift. Taking nice, long, deep breaths. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale the right knee to the chest, wrapping your fingers around the back of the right thigh, pulling it close as you circle the right ankle. Inhale as you straighten the right leg with the sole of the foot facing the ceiling. And moving to the breath, we're going to flex the foot. Inhale as you point the toes up. Exhale, releasing down, moving back and forth. And bringing that right knee back to the chest, placing your hands on top of the right knee. We're going to straighten the left leg down. And just taking nice deep breaths here. And keeping that right hand on top of the right knee, we're going to release the left arm down to the side. Taking a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to slowly open the hip, moving that right knee to the right, letting it rest on the pillow. Taking nice deep breaths. And inhale the right knee back to center. Placing your left hand on top of the right knee, releasing the right arm down to your side, taking a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to move that right knee to the left, letting it rest on that pillow. So you can look to your left side here, or if you're comfortable, you're going to slowly turn your head to the right so it's a twist. Taking deep breaths. And inhale, the right knee back to center. And bringing the left knee next to the right knee and just holding here for a couple breaths. We're going to exhale, releasing that left foot back down to the mat, keeping the left knee bent. And we're going to place the right foot on top of the left thigh, opening the hip to the side, releasing our arms down. Taking nice deep breaths. So you can stay here just like this, or if you want a deeper stretch, you can inhale as you lift that left foot up, wrapping your fingers around the back of the left thigh. You can keep that left knee bent, or you can straighten the left leg. Try to keep both feet flexed. Nice deep breaths. exhale, releasing both feet back down to the mat, keeping the knees bent, placing your ankles under the knees, feet hip distance apart and parallel, arms by your side, palms facing the mat, fingers slightly spread. On the next inhale, we're going to lift the hips up and hold. When you're ready, inhale, lift. And this time, see if you can push back on the shoulders, lifting the hips up a little bit higher, opening the chest, taking deep breaths. And exhale, lowering down. Taking deep breaths here at center. And we're going to place our hands together in prayer, closing our eyes. And just sending your thoughts and prayers to whoever you think may need it. And releasing your arms back down to your sides. We're going to inhale as we bring the left knee to the chest, wrapping your hands around the back of the left thigh, pulling it close as you circle the left ankle. Inhale as you straighten the left leg with the sole of the foot facing the ceiling. And moving to the breath, we're going to flex the foot. Inhale as you point the toes up. Exhale, releasing down, moving back and forth to the breath. And bringing that left knee back to the chest, placing your hands on top of the left knee. We're going to straighten the right leg down in the mat. Holding here. And keeping the left hand on top of the left knee, you're going to release your right arm down to your side. Taking a deep inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to open the hip, moving that left knee to the left, letting it rest on the pillow. Nice deep breath. And inhale the left knee back to center. You're going to place the right hand on top of the left knee, releasing the left arm down to your side, taking another deep inhale. And on the exhale, moving that left knee to the right, letting it rest on that pillow. While you look to the right, or see if you can turn your head so you're looking to your left in a twist, taking nice deep breaths. Inhale, left knee back to center. And bringing that right knee back to the chest and just holding here for a few breaths. Releasing that right foot down to the mat, keeping the right knee bent, placing the left foot on top of the right thigh, opening the hip to the side, releasing your arms down, taking deep breaths. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, which is really important to do these stretches to release it. Staying here or for a deeper stretch, inhale as you lift the right foot up, wrapping your fingers around the back of the right thigh. You can keep that right knee bent or straighten it. Continuing to take deep breaths. Releasing any tension you're still holding. And releasing both feet back down to the mat. Placing them hip distance apart and parallel, arms by your side, palms facing the mat, fingers slightly spread. So we're going to do one more hip lift here. When you're ready, inhale as you lift the hips up, opening the chest, gently pushing back on the shoulders if you're comfortable. Holding here, trying to keep the hips high, keeping the knees hip distance apart as well. Staying here, or you're going to inhale as you lift your arms up, exhale, lowering them down to the ground, above the head. And exhale, releasing the hips, releasing the arms back down to your sides. Taking deep breaths. And inhale as you bring the knees to the chest. So from here, we're going to take this pillow on the left side, and we're going to place it between the knees. We're going to make sure that pillow on the right is right there for us to fall on. So holding onto your knees here. Taking a deep inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to move both knees to your right, letting them rest on that pillow. While you keep your chest at center, closing your eyes. Continuing to take deep breaths. And inhale the knees back to center. And you can probably guess what I'm going to say now. We're going to move this pillow to the left side. Placing our hands on the knees, taking nice deep breaths. Taking a deep inhale, and on the exhale, releasing your knees to the left side, letting them rest on that pillow while you stay at center. And inhale your knees back to center. Releasing your pillow. And exhale, lowering the feet down. So from here, we're going to move into Savasana, relaxation. So to do that, we want to make ourselves comfortable. So I'm going to actually put on little slippers. I like to do that. Keeps it extra comfortable. We're going to place one of the pillows here for our head and our blanket, placing it on top of us. You might want to also put on a sweatshirt, making yourself as comfortable as possible. laying down. You know what? I think I might place the other pillow under the feet. Why not? Okay. So when you're comfortable here, you're going to place your arms at your side. I'm going to place them under the blanket, palms facing the ceiling or the mat, whatever's comfortable for you. Your shoulders are back, your chest is open, your eyes are closed. Allowing yourself to completely relax down on the mat. Relaxing your toes, your feet, and your ankles. Relaxing your calves, your knees, and your thighs. Relaxing your fingers, your wrists, your arms, and your shoulders. Sinking deeper into the mat. Relaxing your neck, your head, your jaw, your eyes. Taking this time to just be still, mind and body. Bringing your awareness back to the body, begin to deepen the breath. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, circling your wrists and your ankles, a nice gentle movement. Inhaling your arms up and exhale, lowering them down to the ground above the head, reaching up at the fingers, down with the toes, taking one last long, good stretch. Inhaling the knees to the chest, wrapping your arms around them, or just cupping the tops of the knees. Staying still or gently rocking. And releasing your knees to the side, resting in the fetal position. Moving slowly when you're ready, Inhale as you gently lift yourself back to a seated position. Placing hands in prayer. So times are tough, but so are we. We'll get through this together. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.